Friends, Peachy here today to give you a very special Fishman Presents a look at the Hangar, the Trivium HQ, the Hangar itself. Okay, you ready to see it? All right, so this is like an example of what it normally looks like. What we do, we open that door up. Look at that. So here we go. It's currently under quite a bit of construction, but there's our touring gear, stuff like that. That's my kids playing drums up there, Alex's drums. There's the dragons from the last tour. Here's all the stuff about to go into this new studio. What is the new studio? This is the new studio right here. Check this beast out. Freaking incredible. All right, so I'm gonna give you the first look ever at the inside shell of what's about to become our studio. We don't have lights yet, but everything in here was completely engineered by Roger Darcy, same studio builder, planner that made Andy Sneap's studio, did some stuff for Mark Lewis and a lot of the other great dudes and dudettes. Have incredible recording rooms, but here it is. The floors are actually, I believe, 6 inches off the ground, if not more, packed with sand to have an acoustic perfection. The big subs are gonna go in there. Control desk is gonna go here. Everything will be wired from up top. There's all that. We're gonna go into here. Here's additional storage. This is more like temperature controlled storage. This is where we keep a lot of our guitars, all of our guitars. Country flags. Here's the soon to be installed speakers of the studio. There's our kitchen. You see a lot of memorabilia up here. There's recently a reworked, reconfigured air conditioning to eliminate all the AC noise out of the upstairs. Here is a room that's going to be an ISO room eventually. We're going to put cabinets in here, things like that. Bathroom, shower, washer, dryer, cleaning supplies, toilet, all the good stuff. More storage spots. More storage spots for me over here, and for us over here, there's a lot of drum stuff, all sorts of gear. It was all nicely organized, but things have kind of gotten shifted a little bit from the construction. Bunch of guitar cases, more stuff. Here's Corey's guitar vault, my guitar vault. This is my North American rig. So basically we have a duplicate of everything we have in North America, we have in Europe as well. And then we have a C and D rig as well. This is for Asia, Australia. So A, B, C, D rigs. More stuff, guitar workbench / drum workbench. Just tons and tons of cases and tons of everything over here. Up the stairs to see, this is where we do the jamming, this is where we do the writing. Do all the good stuff up here. This is where we've done some Twitch live stream shows. This is where we've done things like that. We've got a lounge area, chill area over here. I love this very much so. So when you've got the doors open, the bay door open, you can see everything with natural light. Got that fan there that keeps everything nice and cool. Here's the current setup. There's Corey's rig. Take a look. Corey's rig. My rig. We'll go over my rig on a separate video. This gives you the gist of what we got going on. For my Hangar setup, I use my old M cages. So we like to have rigs for each thing that don't move anywhere necessarily. They just exist where they exist. In your rig, the upstairs monitor situation, the dragon painting, Paulo's rig, the recording setup for up here, This room is going to be, I think this one's gonna be a lounge. This was originally gonna be our studio, but we decided to shift it around and turn it into a lounge up here. It just makes more sense having all the windows. So you can see the recording going on. You can see all this, you can see the upstairs, or the roof of the studio, everything's being assembled. It's gonna be acoustically, sonically perfect. And that's why there's so much insulation and so much prep and so much work. So this room is a shell of a lounge. There's another bathroom, 2 bathrooms. It's always good to have many, many toilets when you've got this many people coming through a place like this. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. This was gonna be the original studio room, but it's since been shifted into a lounge. But it's all good. This wood here is Shasugi is the same scorched wood that we have on the outside of my house. We had extra, so I was like, hey, let's just put this up here and see what kind of acoustics it adds. And I don't know, maybe it adds something nice. Maybe it gives this room special character. Insulation on the ceilings. And there it is. Prepping for the Ascendancy run. Departure has the acoustic part, so we've got that all prepped. But it's pretty awesome. Our thing is all about having dedicated rigs that don't have to move. Like this is our upstairs jamming rig. It does not have to move. These are not heads from our touring rigs. These are heads specifically for the Hangar, guitars specifically for the Hangar. And then we've got the North American rig that's all downstairs that you saw. And the European rig, which is basically a duplicate of everything here. We just don't own a Hangar there yet. Hollow stuff, chill area, but it's got a lot to go, and it has so much space that we can really do anything we want with it, which can be pretty incredible. But you can see why we love this space. We decided like, hey, we're tired of renting. Let's own something. And it's amazing that our family members in Williams Construction were actually able to build us this entire place and then retrofit everything. They're building the studio as well. It's their first studio they've ever built. And they're doing incredibly. And I think it's gonna arguably be one of the best studios on the southern east coast of the country, which is gonna be awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this very in-depth tour of the Trivium Hangar, a look at everything, and it's gonna keep evolving. I'm being summoned by my bosses. They're very demanding bosses. But thank you so much. It's been Kichi, Fishman, later.